This is my mate Winston, and he's going to help me to demonstrate how mobility is the single most important part of your training. Because he and I, we're going to have an arm wrestling match. Okay, so if I reposition him and zoom out a little bit so you can see what's happening. Okay, so he and I, we're having an arm wrestling match. I probably need to come in a little bit closer than that so I can see what's going on. Okay, so from here, he and I, we're going to pretend we're of equal strength. Now, if we just both push now, neither of us will move, okay, because the pressure is equal. But if we start in a position that benefits him, okay, so we're going to start in a rolled position. So now my arm is on a stretch and he's already in a position of power, okay. From here, it's harder for me to push back. And if we're of equal strength, that's never going to happen. He's always going to win, okay. If my muscles are pliable and he wins, I just move my arm. If they're not pliable and he pushes and I have to roll and he's rolling and I will break, okay? So if he does this so many times, he wins. The muscles in my shoulders get really tired. We have to work really hard to stabilize that position. There's a stretch through here. So my muscles can't function properly because we're in a position of weakness. That doesn't make me weak. Remember, we're of equal strength. So from here, we go nowhere. From here, I'm in a position of weakness, so he will always win. I hope that makes sense to you. If this is your hip joint, and your hip or your leg bone is in a different position inside your hip socket, then your hip flexors, which are usually the tight ones, will put your glutes in a position of weakness. That doesn't make them weak, they're just in a position of weakness. So our starting point is really important. And the only way you're going to change your starting position inside your joint is through mobility. Once you have a better starting position, you have more power, you have more strength, you have more balance. All of those things and many, many more things combined are going to help you to stay injury-free. They're also going to help you to improve your performance no end, because you'll have access to all of that strength, all of that power, all of that balance, all of the time. If you're in a position of weakness and you're starting from that strained position, all you're going to get is lots and lots of strained muscles because they get tired of holding that position that's far too hard. Okay? So mobility helps you to open your joint position out and put it back to where it should be, making life much, much easier for your body.